Hey y'all, it's just Jess, and today, I don't know what I was doing with my hand there, but hey y'all. Today I am actually going to be condensing my travel bag of makeup into a smaller size bag. What I'm talking about is this big boy right here. Of course, y'all already know I love pineapples. If you couldn't tell already, very obsessed with pineapples. It's my healthy obsession. Yeah. But if you're new to my channel, get to know Jess. Pineapples always a good sign for me. Being an avid makeup lover and having so much makeup with me at once really isn't too practical. I mean, with a big bag of makeup like this, you really don't want to travel with that all the time. So I'm going to try today to fit some of these products and just condense it down to what I really need for like my everyday at the office or at work, what the essentials are, so to speak. So we're going to go through what's in this bag and we're going to switch it to this one today. Okay, so the biggest things in this bag right here, I would have to say are probably my base products, my foundation, my loose powder, etc. On my day-to-day, I do use those things, but I don't feel like I have to look super flawless. Does that make sense? I don't even think that makes sense, but I think you really need to cut it down to like travel size items in order for us to get it into this smaller bag. So with that said, this is my everyday foundation that I love using. This is the Healthy Foundation by Physicians Formula. I have fallen in love with this. The only thing I don't like, and I'm sure if you have researched or seen this, you probably are a little less than thrilled, because I know I was, it's in a big doe foot applicator style type of thing and not a pump. So a lot of people don't like that factoring of unsanitary nature, but the foundation itself is so good that I really don't care at this point. I just got foundation all over my hand from trying to handle that. But anyway, this is the first thing in the big bag. Unfortunately, that's not going to make the cut because it's literally the size of my travel bag. So the next thing in the large travel bag is my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. If I am going to something that I need to look flawless at, this is a really good way to set down that makeup and all of those cream products. I really do like using that, but again, it's too big for me to store in that smaller bag. But something that is small enough to fit into this smaller makeup bag is this IT Cosmetics CC Full Coverage Cream in the shade Light. I'm going to go ahead and put this in there because with this CC cream, I feel like I don't have to set it down in every area. I can just set down a couple areas and it be locked in for the most part. So this is the first thing that's going to be put in my travel bag. If we're being honest, day to day, I don't need the full coverage, glam up, like flawless look. Honestly, I don't think it's necessary. I don't find it necessary, so that's what's going to make it into my travel bag. The one thing I will say that will definitely make it into the travel bag that's a little bit bigger is this little travel size MAC Fix Plus. This sets down my makeup beautifully. I love Fix Plus. It helps brighten up eye colors and pigments, so this is definitely going to go into that bag. So this is what we're dealing with right now. There's just 2 products in there right now. But another thing I'm finding in this bag that is essential for me, if I'm going to put that CC cream down, I really want a good primer, and this is the Cover FX Mattifying Primer with the Anti-Acne treatment. Girl needs it, just saying. So that's going in the travel bag as well. Another product from this bigger bag that I had set out is the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick by Benefit. This is the travel size again. It's just, I really like using this with a beauty blender. As you can see, it's super loved. I like it. It works for me just to do, again, that contour that you need, that little darkening. So this is going into the travel bag as well. I have this little sponge that I like to travel with just because it is so small. It has that flat edge as well as the little curved edges at the bottom. You can do so much with this. It might take you a little bit longer than, say, a bigger sponge, but look at this bag. So, one thing that will make the cut this time is the Benefit What's Up highlighter. This is just a really subtle highlight. It's a little in stick form, so I feel like it's really easy to just rub on your fingers and pop where you need it to go. I don't want that in-your-face highlight. Like, I'm going to be honest, the Amrezy highlight is in here, and it's not practical for every day. I love this, and I love that it has the little mirror and whatnot, but it's not necessary to use up this much space for a highlighter when you have this guy. Granted, they are in two very different fields. This one's blinding. This one's kind of like a little zhuzh of something. It's not like blinding. I'm pretty sure I got through all of my base products. No, I did not. Tarte Shape Tape. Shape Tape is my go-to concealer. I wish they had travel sizes of Shape Tape, I'm going to be honest, but I will suck it up because girls got deep bags and like needs the concealer love. So this is going to make it into my travel bag. Kind of backtracking a little bit. If I do want a blinding highlight, I will go after this Cover FX, the Custom Enhancer Drops. This one is in the shade Moonlight. It's a really small, travel size highlighter. If I need something blinding, this is what I'll gravitate towards, and it will make it into this little bitty travel size bag. So there's that. Brushes, I feel like, are essential. You can't get around not having brushes in your travel bag. So again, I have two Milani little travel size little brushes for my eyeshadows, which is what I'll get into next. This will make it into the bag because it fits, and it just, these, a spoolie, you need in your travel bag. There's no way around that either, because those brows, you need to like spoolie out. I'm just saying, brush it out. As for all the face products that are in this bag, I just use that little sponge for, so I don't really feel the need to take face brushes, because my base, I either use my fingers for primer, which I wash my hands first. You always have to be sanitary. But I also honestly use those little bitty blenders. Sometimes I'll take a little bitty little mini blender like this for my concealer and like other little spot things. Like I'll take too many sponges, but I'm not going to take up all this space and take a full-size sponge, because if I have time to do my makeup, I have time to spend a few extra minutes on it. So another thing that's just not going to fit in that little bitty makeup bag is my Soft Glam palette. Now, if I'm taking this big bag, Soft Glam and Amrezy Highlight are my to-goes, because this is my go-to palette. I love it so much, but it's too big and bulky for a little travel size bag like that, so this does not make the cut right now. Honestly, in the eyeshadow range, I always feel as if I need to put a base down for my eyeshadow, because I feel like application goes a lot smoother if you do. So I have a little travel size Urban Decay Primer Potion in the anti-aging kind that I'm going to put in to the bag, as well as a City Mini palette from Maybelline. This is the Downtown Sunrise one. I like the fact that it has a shell color here and a coral for springtime. I like the fact that it has a brown to kind of deepen up the crease a little bit, as well as these little shades around it, as well as a shimmer. As far as eyes go, I have quite a few things here to put in there. I love my Ciate London Fierce Flicks. Y'all already know I have a couple of these in my cart to order when I can. I love Ciate London. This is my favorite eyeliner, so that's obviously making it in there. As for mascara, I used to go for the, what is it called? The Tarte, Lord, I can't even think right now. It was the Tarte mascara. Honestly, L'Oreal's Lash Paradise is one of my go-tos. It doesn't irritate my eyes. There are so many different shades. They have brown, they have brownish black, they have all kinds of shades. They have very black to intense black, the whole 9 yards. This is making it in there because I love it so much. brow product is something I need because I need a brow product. So the Precisely My Brow is my go-to brow product, and it is in the shade number 3. This is like a softer brown. I love the lower lash mascara just because the wand is so small and cute, and it just does great for the lower lashes. So this is making it into the bag as well. As for the last few products in this bag, most of them will not make it into the little mini travel. Like the eyelash curler, if I'm carrying all of the big stuff, this is fine, but day to day, you just gonna get my regular uncurled lashes with mascara. In the brow area as well, I have a travel size of the Anastasia Beverly Clear, the Anastasia Beverly Clear Brow Gel. Again, just to kind of set the brows and really keep those hairs locked in place, this is a perfect product for that. This bag's getting pretty full, so we are at the end of the line for the most part, but we need lip products. So, I usually only put in my lip products that are in the travel size, so I'm going to put this Tarte lip paint in the shade Birthday Suit. It's a very nice nude color. This one is going to make it, as well as the lip liner from Milani. This is in the Color Statement lip liner in the shade 04 All Natural. I love this one. It really helps me to kind of carve it out and make it a little bit deeper lip liner, and then just put that nude over it. I really like this combination. This will make it into the bag as well. Now for the eyes, this is kind of wedged at the bottom. The Physicians Formula Glide On Gel Eyeliner in the shade Black Velvet. This is perfect for my waterline. It literally lasts all day, and I like how it draws attention and kind of zeroes in on your eyes a little bit more. This will definitely make it into the bag. For those pesky hairs that you find at the very last minute, tweezers will always go into the bag. And again, I hope I can get this shut. Let's see. I'm going to retract the Lower Lash Mascara by Pixie because, yeah, we need space. And we need to deviate some more because it will not shut. This is going to be a challenge. We need to deviate from the products that I put in here. Honestly, Tarte Shape Tape takes up a ton of space. I'm going to attempt to find some sort of smaller concealer that I might be able to put in my bag, but this one is going to have to stay since it is so bulky. Still can't. Lip liner needs to go. So that's everything that is going to make it into my travel size makeup bag. Most of the time, I don't do a full face of makeup during the week. I just don't. I let my skin get a rest because I do put on makeup a lot of the times on the weekends and really go all out with it, full bake, full everything, and a lot of people have time for that. I don't. I wish I could wake up in the morning and spend 2 hours on my makeup every day. That would be the dream. Like, if I ever take off on YouTube and like make a ton of money off of it and can not go back to work and like YouTube pay for everything, awesome. But that's not practical right now. So practically, this is all I got time for. Thank you all for joining me for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed filming it. It was a practical thing for me to do, kind of condense down my makeup bag, and you all can see the products that I use day in and day out, things that I will eventually like run through and need to repurchase, but these are all products that I stand by 100%. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me for the day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, all of my social media down below if you want to connect with me is linked. All of the products mentioned today and the ones that made it to the bag and from the other bag will be put in the description box down below, as well as all my social medias if you would like to follow me on those. To be a part of my Pineapple Squad, click that big red button down below, that subscribe button. Click that notification bell next to it to be notified when I upload a video next. And leave me a comment down below of what you guys think I should do in the future. I love getting those comments. I love suggestions, and I want to know what you all would like to see. And with that, thank you so much for coming to this video and coming to my channel today. I appreciate it so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I will see you all later. Bye, y'all.